We're back, people, and today we're breaking down film on Taliese Fuaga, Oregon State right tackle, one of the top tackle prospects in this draft class. Really big fan of his tape, going over it. We'll even look at some of the Senior Bowl stuff because he's having a strong Senior Bowl week, at least to the start of the week. First day of practice, he looked really good yesterday. Nice, like to see that, especially in pass protection. Like, you go over the film and it's very obvious, like he's a dominant run blocker, mauler out there. He can even make plays in space, takes good angles, has overall pretty good technique. He's just an absolute beast out there, mammoth, moves people, creates a lot of displacement. But I really came away impressed with his athleticism too, even in pass protection, like the redirection skills, it's all there. I think he shows some good, sometimes he can be a little over aggressive, but when his patience is there and he's got the correct positioning, he understands hand placement. He has the feet combined with it all to take away those things, staying square, staying with good technique overall. But like looking at this first play right here, just instantly getting to the second level here, climbing up out of his stance, taking a great angle, using a little bit of a drag there to slow down, the edge defender, the 15 here on the backside of like a toss play, but then instantly taking a great angle to the second level to cut off this guy. Not an easy ask for your right tackle, but something, that they got to be able to do. So this is really fun to watch. He has a little bit of a leverage advantage, but that's like a DB, and he's able to quickly get out of his stance and cut him off. That's really, really nice stuff that you want to see, and I think translates well to the next level. Some people will look at Fuaga as a guard, which I can see that, but I do think he is more of a right tackle. To me, he's a top 3 guy. I think he should go top 15 in this class. And right tackle that could have some versatility to play guard on the inside, but overall, like, he has a lot of strengths, not too many weaknesses. I know people will look at maybe the length as an issue, and then maybe getting a little bit oversetting at times in pass protection, but he definitely makes up for it. He has some recovery skills too. A lot of things to like with Fuaga's game. Time to take a look at the Senior Bowl clip, and he really dominated day one. Here he is versus Latu, UCLA edge rusher, who's one of the best edges in this class, especially with his pass rush skills. He rushes clearly with a plan, but Fuaga just does a great job maintaining a half-man relationship, staying patient, then getting engaged. And he's got really heavy hands. He even kind of misses with that right hand, and he's able to reset it back underneath, which is really nice. I like to see an offensive lineman has the ability to reset their hands, recover, and then great redirection in the lower half, showing some burst. Galloping like that too, not getting too close with his base. So like the base overall, a lot of things to like with this rep. Getting up out of your stand, pretty good initial explosiveness to get out of that stance right there, and then the redirection when they try to hit that inside counter, and then you finish the block, finishing the guy to the ground. He has that nastiness to his game, like that. If you want to get that nastiness across your line, because I feel like he's the type of guy that could fit in across the league and pretty much multiple different systems. Like, I feel comfortable with him in zone and gap scheme style runs, and anyone would like to have this kind of nastiness at the right tackle position with Taliese Fuaga. I love a player that will look for work. Sometimes in pass protection, like this guy ends up dropping into coverage, so he has, no one to really block straight up, head up on him. So, and it's a 4-2 situation. Look for that work. Absolutely attack the lower half. You can just see the power in his hands. Like, he doesn't even get to like really wind up or anything. It's just quickly get there, attacks low, puts him down. I mean, good job by 4 actually to not get absolutely destroyed, but you can just see the power straight with the hands, attacking low. He plays with good leverage overall too, but yeah, just a nice little extra part of his game where he can show that nastiness side to it. Another pretty solid rep here in pass protection, especially the initial part of it, like him getting out of it. He's just staying patient, allowing him to get engaged, get inside, and then he tries to, the offensive lineman really tries to hit like a hard club to work back to the inside. Fuaga gets slightly out of position, and then he's able to just get back into it and get engaged. So I'd like to see the recovery, even though he gets disengaged right here for a second. The initial part is good too. Just staying patient, staying square, good base, good knee bend, pretty good bend up top too, body lean, his balance and body control. All of those things are pretty nice. I'm a fan of Fuaga's game for sure. The right tackle position, and he gets tossed aside. Sometimes this can happen where he gets slightly out of position, but then he does a decent job of recovering most of the time. A lot of things to like in the pass protection stuff, but really where a lot of his fun tape comes from is the running game. Just he mauls guys, he moves guys out of the way, creates displacement. Don't really have the all 20. I mean, I have the all 22, but I'm not supposed to show it or you get copyright. But just attacking that outside half the man. The guy tries really hard to work back to the outside, so he just carries it with him, create that displacement. Look at him move him out of the way and then go for those finishing blocks. He's a very fun player to watch in the running game. And then this stuff is very fun too, because it's not just him like mauling people, creating movement all the time. He can get to that next level. Like, this defender has an natural outside leverage right here, and he's able to get up on him, work this combo, attack that outside half, get low, allow his guy to get engaged, and now get to the next level and still cut off the linebacker so your running back has some free lane. And like, that is just a beautiful rep. I love to see guys that can work combos and then climb, take good angles, have enough athleticism to get there, because he definitely has enough athletic ability too. Like, I like his quickness, overall explosiveness to get out of his stance. Like, I wouldn't say he's like a top tier athlete at the offensive tackle position, but he's definitely pretty good. And then he just understands technique, angles, leverage, all of those things, attack those guys. And then he has these linebackers definitely don't hit him. Like, he gets engaged with him and ends up pushing this linebacker back multiple yards out of the play. Like, he ends up engaging this guy about 3 yards away from this first down line, and with that one punch with the hand pushes him back, and the guy doesn't really regain his balance until he's behind the first down line. So that's really impressive power. Those are things that really stand out with Fuaga's game, especially in the running game. And then watching him in pass protection, pretty much versus all types of edge rushers, even like top tier guys. He's faced, with Latu at UCLA. There's a lot of good edges out of that Pac-12, so he faced a lot of guys there. But I just love how he's always staying patient and square. He's always taking away space. When he gets over aggressive, he can get into trouble. Right here, he's just staying patient. Gets a little too like overextended probably there with his hands, but he's now in a perfect spot. Guy tries to work around him. He's able to just mirror and match him now that he got engaged. I love that he gets back to being patient right here to recover and just cuts him off the whole way. Basically cuts him off without ever really getting like engaged. Like, he gets a little bit of a hand on him right there, but that's about it. Like, it just pretty much matches him with his feet, which is amazing stuff. I like to see a guy that can mirror and match footwork style. That's really awesome. And then this cutoff, wow, his ability to do like some stuff on some zone stuff, whether he's needs to reach, pull, things like that, but his ability to cut off this defender right here, this guy is basically head up with the guard, and he's able to get out laterally, boom, take a great angle. Like, look at his first step here. I like how his first like couple steps are super lateral, even like going angled backwards a little bit, so he can get the perfect angle to get engaged with this guy. So now that he has the cutoff and that guy isn't going to make a tackle, that is really good understanding of what you're trying to do out there. That stuff is advanced, and you don't see it out of a lot of younger players in college, rookie guys. So that gives me a lot of hope, because those types of things translate really well to the next level. And then last play, we're going to take a look at some more stuff with the running game. Very powerful. Look, he just starts shoving people to the side. Like, this is just instincts too. So he gets down, gets engaged with this guy, feels that he's getting lost in like that little all that work right there. So then he just boom throws somebody to number 3, even starts hitting the next DB too, just starts throwing guys to the side. You can see the heavy powerful hands to just gets engaged, throw this guy to the left, get comboed, work to the next guy, then even throw hands on 28, because why not help take 3 guys out of the play. Really fun stuff in the running game from Fuaga. He's just an absolute mauler down there. Lots of things to like from his game, and I'm excited to see how the rest of the Senior Bowl goes for him. I feel like he'll have pretty good success, and I would not be surprised if Fuaga ends up being like a top 10 pick. I could see him maybe falling a little, just because the offensive tackle class is so good. It's ridiculously good, and Fuaga is most likely just a right tackle, probably can play some interior as well, but just like looking at his play style, he looks very comfortable on that right side of the line. That's where you should probably keep him. So you're looking for a right tackle, Fuaga is your guy. So many guys, at the top, like Joel, the guy from Penn State, don't want to mess up his name, but yeah, and then like Fatanu, who can play interior from Washington. Just a lot of players in this offensive line class in general is so good. You want to build it up, look no further than these players. Fuaga is one of those guys I really like. Don't see too many major weaknesses in his game. Some things he can still clean up from time to time with like over aggressiveness, over setting, cause him to get slightly off balance at time, but I think the overall athleticism, ability to recover, hand usage, footwork, things like that, and then just that nastiness mindset that he plays with the combination of the power, really fun. So if you guys are the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.